Hello and welcome to ASL Week 6, Season 5, with me, TCP, coach of the Hartford Whalers, and this is the game. It's the rematch versus me versus AZ, the one that I was scared about last week, because this is a battle that I was dreading. So, last season, week 13, I faced off against AZ, and I was the one that crushed his playoff hopes with, I would say, one of my best battles ever. And now I'm rematching him. He's 2-3. He really should win this one to get back into the runnings of things. And he has a very scary team, specifically versus me, because I'm gonna just say Scyther messes me up with SD. Metacham gets a kill pretty much with two moves, Ice Punch or High Jump Kick, and he can tech whatever he wants on Metacham. Miltank can really pretty much beat everything 1v1, and if it curses up, it wins. Jolteon can maybe pretty much one-shot everything. Incineroar can, be annoying and, you turn around and make things, bring in the threats. And Lando is a freaking Landorus. There is my way to beat him. Prepping was so hard. So hard this week. But, I'm gonna just start it off. So, first, he leads Lando as I lead Milotic. Now, Milotic was my dedicated league. I'm magic coded there. I could have scalded, but I thought that there's a good chance that he could have toxic, a good chance he could have stealth racked, and I just wanted to get my flame orb off so that I could take physical hits a lot better. So I bring in Roserade, which is pretty much the thing that can take hits from Jolteon best, and he subs. And I wasn't really sure why he subbed, but Sludge Bomb pretty much hits everything. So I decided to Sludge Bomb here pretty freely, and he brings in the Scyther. Now, I had one mock. I did a lot of mocks this week, and Scyther was one of those mons that once it got started, I could not stop. So I decided to go hard Darmanitan. And right now, I'm pretty much showing that I'm Choice Scarf. So he decides to Swords Dance, which is really good for me, because he doesn't get any damage off on my Darmanitan. That's really good for me, because I am Adrenaline Orb Belly Drum Darmanitan. Now this needs some context. So this is not a set that I would have came up with maybe a season ago. But there's this battle, Altaria Motives versus Excellent Name. He was, Ian, or Altaria Motives, was the big underdog because Excellent Name had a very strong season, and he got the bye, and he was ranked number 2 in the league. And Ian, not Excellent Name, Ian, he was able to pull this game back with Belly Drum Flame Charge Magmortar that had the Adrenaline Orb. And I saw EZ's team at the very beginning of the season. He had Incineroar with Intimidate. He had Landorus with Intimidate. He had Granbull with Intimidate. And the one thing I was hoping is that I got my shot at AZ before Malone did, because Malone is the one who's working with Ian and has the Magmortar. So I checked that week 1. I saw week 6. I saw that chance. I saw Malone was fighting after my battle. I was like, this is my chance to use a set to take out a bad matchup for me. And, well, I'm not saying I'm a genius, but here comes Incineroar. It drops to an Earthquake. Next comes Metacham. I know that his option to beat me is Fake Out, so I ran the Tech Protect, and he can't do anything to me. So, now Medicham is not an answer. Something has to die to a Fire Punch. He decides it to be Scyther, which is really good for me because Scythe, if he somehow stops my sweep, Scyther is one of those mons that can bring it back for him. So I decide to protect again. Not sure why he went Medicham instead of going like Lando. And now I Fire Punch again, do 69% to this Miltank. He apparently was a misclick. And now his one thing that could probably take a hit and maybe have been able to kill / paralyze me was that Miltank. It's out of the way. Everything else dies to a Fire Punch. And Darmanitan gets a 6-0 sweep belly drum style. Oh my goodness. This matchup was so difficult. I really hope that AZ doesn't make playoffs so I don't have to fight this team. Nothing against AZ or anything, but this was such an exciting moment because I was talking before about how I did some mocks. I did 3 or 4 mocks, and I only won one time. One time! And this was number 2! I beat AZ! I'm so excited! Going in now? Oh, I forgot to tell this. Because of last season, when it came to week 6, I was the one that was 2-4. And I went undefeated from week 7 onwards. Now, because this is week 6, technically, in the season, in in-season games, I've won 13 straight games, which is the record for ASL. Beating Excellent Name, who went 12 wins in a row. I am so happy. Not that I beat the guy who is probably grudging from me from last season. Not because he probably had, like, half the server against me, just wanting to see me lose. Not because that or actually, no. These are all things just coming together. AZ grudging for me. 13th win in a row. Technically. Kinda. I didn't win that playoff, so kinda. Beating, like, the bad matchup and winning 6-0. Oh my goodness. This is probably the start of my... And I beat my own record. The first time I played, I started off 5-0, and then I lost week 6. Week 6 seems to be a week that's tough for me always, but I pulled it out. 6-0. So excited. Oh my goodness. Darmanitan, the crispy gorilla, getting those kills. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Anyways, next week I'm facing off against Susie. Susie's the one that stopped me week 6 last season. If I beat him this time, I'll be 7-0. And that would be like the same record I went last season after week 6. Wow, all of these just numbers coming together. Anyways, that's all from me. PCP. And yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate some more.